I'm actually going to buy these things here. These are called PBR panels. So it comes in a 3-foot section and it goes from here to there. So let's take a look. They have it in 16-foot lengths. So I'll have to cut a foot off to be under, to be in legal. And what I'm doing is I'm also modifying the frame, and I'll show you that. So I'm gonna get these PBR panels. They had these at Home Depot for about 50 bucks a piece, but I found them on Craigslist. The guy has them for 40, brand new. And I'm gonna get them from him. Maybe I'll get them from him last when I ordered that many of them, because I got to do two of these buildings. So these buildings come, or these temporary garages come in 10 by 17. Okay, so that's obviously bigger than this slab is. And they kind of have a tilted wall. And I really didn't want a tilted wall, because then I'd be at like 6 feet wide at the top. And I might be putting a van in here. So what I'm looking at here is making the walls go straight up and down. So what I figured out is that these are EMT connectors. Okay, so what I did is I shortened it at this seam right here. See where this is right here? The seam. There was a seam there. It was kind of like this, and I screwed these together where they just supposed to just slide together for temporary shelters. But this I screwed together so it's easier to manage, and I'm gonna have it be stronger that way. And so I just shortened. All I did was cut from here 6 inches over, and I put a slip-on EMT connector on here on the other end, right there. Okay, because it's easier. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my footings up down here. So this first pole goes into the ground like this. I'm going to get some redheads. I'm going to shoot those into the ground, into the concrete. Hopefully this concrete is dry enough. I don't know if it'll work quite this early. But I'm going to shoot those into the ground. Go ahead and put some redheads in there. And these are going to go this way. And then in the middle, that's what comes in the kit, okay? In the middle section, there's these. So at the two far ends, I'm going to shoot those into the ground, and I'm actually going to put these ones this direction in the back, so that they aren't conflicting with the car going inside of it, if that's what you're trying to do. And then these go in the middle. I'll put those redheads in the ground. Now what I found is when I put these things on here, it can be easily bent. These can be bent. These poles can be bent in to fit in that 8-foot section. So if that's what you're trying to do, stay in code, which I highly recommend. If you some areas are 100 square feet, some areas 120. You can do 120 square feet, then you'll get this done no problem. And so I'll bend them in, and I'll put them in their footings where they're supposed to go. And then what I'm going to do is get my PBR panels, start in the top, because you want to do your top piece like that, and then I'll be putting the PBR panels on. So anyway, I'm going to do a series of videos on this, so you guys can search the channel, and you'll find more on this if you're interested in doing it. Alright, so that's what I'm doing, and I'll talk to you in the next video.